Hello everyone and welcome to another battle report. Today we are back in medieval England, but today we are playing our second game of the Barons' War. So this is going to be not really a continuation, but we're playing another game using the same forces that we used in our learning game. And that is so we can attempt to basically not get as many rules wrong as we did the first time. I've been joined by Robin again, who's brought his forces along, and we have rolled up a scenario for this, and as you can see, we have set up the table already. So what we'll do, we'll roll through what we've got on the table, roll through the scenario, and then we'll have a look at the forces and just get stuck in. Right, so we rolled for our scenario, and we rolled up take and hold. Okay, so take and hold, supply carts, warning beacons, holy places, and the remains of fallen heroes are all assets worth seizing, and with them comes victory. Place one objective marker at the centre of the table. Each player then places one objective in their deployment area more than 10 inches from their table edge. Each player scores one objective point at the end of each round for every objective they control, and the player who controls each objective at the end of the fifth round gains not 1 but 3 points. The player with the most objective points at the end of the fifth round is the winner. So we've set up a relatively straightforward table. We have this sort of highway road that is bisecting the table on a diagonal. There's a small holding here with a few crop fields and an animal pen. The other side to the rear is a slightly larger field. We have 4 different sets of woodland on here. We have a hill here and we have a hill over there, and that is it. We wanted something a little bit slightly more, I wouldn't say necessarily more open, but a bit different from what we did last time. So as the scenario dictates, we have placed one objective in the center of the board. You can see it here. Here's this cart and these supplies, and we each have another cart to place in our deployment zones. However, we need to roll to see what deployment zones we're going to be using. So, Robin, do you want to roll?
I do.
4, right. Okay, so 4 is deployment map A. So we're basically deploying in the corners and then up to basically a bit of a no man's land in the center. So we shall get the deployment areas set out and then we'll have a look at our forces. Right, so we've set up our deployment areas. We should just say again that this table is a 4x4. The Barons' War is played on a 4x3. So our edge of the table is actually 6 inches in from our table edges. So my deployment area runs from this point over here through the edge of this field to here, and then runs up to this dice here. Robin's runs almost from the corner of that field there, along the edge of the road, through the animal pen, and to that point there. So we could start pretty close to each other, if we choose to, so we could get some charges off very, very early. Might not even get to the 5th turn. Anyway, let's roll through what we've got. Okay, so before we get going with the armies, let's just go through the terrain and what it's all been classified as. Robin, do you want to explain?
Yeah, so we've got the fields, and we've said it's early spring, whatever, so the crops aren't that tall yet, so they're not blocking any line of sight. However, they're difficult terrain to cross, and you will get soft cover if you're in them. Same with hedges, will be soft cover, walls will be hard cover, and obviously they'll count as obstacles for crossing. And then we've got 5 separate wooded areas, because these two have separated because this one's up the hill, isn't it? So yeah, there's a path through. So
it's essentially the outline of the trees that denote the area of woodland.
So this one would be kind of around.
And then we have the roads, which give the bonuses for movement if your movement is entirely on that. So as you can see, we have placed our objectives. So I've popped mine here because you've got to be more than 10 inches away from your edge of the board, which I realise is actually quite hard when you're on this deployment.
It would vary a lot with the different deployments, though, wouldn't it? It will, where you end up with them. It's quite interesting.
So mine's down here, just off the road, and Robin's is
there by the woods.
Up there on the woods. Now in this game, to hold an objective, you just capture it once and then you can move on. So to denote that we've captured an objective, we will take the goods that are on that objective and pop it just on our side of the board, just so we know who's got it, which it does mean that you can then lose it to somebody else. Right then, I suppose it's time to run through the lists. Robin, do you want to get things started? What have you brought to the game today? It is the same as the last one, but just for the sake of clarity, we may as well go through.
Yeah, so I've got Geoffrey de Mandeville as a...
It's Mandeville, right?
It is Mandeville.
Yeah, it's Mandeville, not Oxford.
Not Oxford. as a level 2 lord rather than a baron. He has a pennant and a command group with him of 4 irregular knights. Then I've also taken the second leader, so I've got a sergeant at arms with a small command squad, or command group. Sorry, squad sounds wrong, doesn't it? Then another group of knights, a large group of 8 bowmen. However, mine are green, so I don't get that lovely every bloody Sunday rule. And then 4 spearmen as well. So I think I've got slightly more groups than you, but a bit more of a varied.
And how many points is that in total?
So it was exactly 500 because it was 499 last time, but I hadn't paid for my sergeant to have a falchion.
Okay, so in my army, I have Falkes de Bert. He is a tier 3 commander. He is a baron. He is leading a command group of 5 knights who have a banner with them and all of the bonuses that come with being knights. I then have a unit of sergeants. There are 6 in here in total. They're all veterans, armed with falchions, medium shields, and padded armour. Then I have 6 bowmen for 108 points. They do have the every bloody Sunday rule, so they can move up to 3 inches and shoot, even if they are at long range. And then finally, my green units for my force are 8 levy for 72 points. So I have slightly less groups than Robin, but mine are a sort of slightly more veteran status. Okay, now we've gone through that. There's nothing else for it. We will deploy, and then we'll come back to you. Right, so everything is deployed. Starting down here, I've gone for quite a tight formation, which I didn't do last time. So on the hill here, you can see Falkes de Bert. He is commanding his forces. In front of him are my archers. On the road next to my objective are my sergeants, and then behind them are my levy rabble. Now, importantly, you have to control the objective at the end of your turn, and you just have to have more unbroken models within 3 inches of it than your opponent. So they don't have to stay there as long as another unit moves onto that will be held for me. Robin's gone slightly differently, haven't you, Robin? You're slightly more dispersed.
Yeah, I had an idea. I'm now second guessing it, having seen yours. But yeah, spearmen are to hopefully hold the objective at the end of the turn, probably. And then I've got my...
What's your leader?
Leader in the middle there. So I've actually got 2 leaders in the middle here.
But Geoffrey de Mandeville is the chap at the back, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the guy at the back, yeah.
And then you've got your sergeants.
My other knights over on this flank. And then my bowmen are lurking over here.
They saw a boar.
Yeah.
Or some deer, and they're off behind the wood over here. So Robin has gone for a far more... Well, he's got the troops to be able to do this. Now, last time I didn't do this. So I've concentrated my force in this area. Robin has spread out along his deployment zone. I do like the different deployment zone as well. I think we already could tell that in this scenario, we could have, for example, got corner deployment.
Well, it's not only going to change your deployment, it's going to massively change where the objectives are with where they have to be placed in your deployment in 10 inches.
Yeah, right.
Because obviously you've got a bigger range on your banner, so you've kind of got everyone within command range. It's almost like your commander's in command.
It's almost like I remember what happened last time, and I don't want a repeat of that. So, I guess we're rolling for initiative for turn 1. So here we are. I guess this is Taken Hold, Baron's War, turn 1. Right. It's up to you.
I will go first.
All right, Robin, which unit are you going to activate first? I think I know what it will be, but...
Oh, I'm intrigued.
I think it's going to be your bowman.
Yes. See if you can guess what they're doing. So my bowmen are going to be making a run action.
Yeah.
Up to wherever it gets them up there.
Okay.
Because obviously you can only go in a straight line with a run.
And then they'll be weary, won't they?
They will be weary. I'm hoping that they'll be far enough away from you that it won't upset them.
So 12 inches, yeah?
Yeah. So I'll move a guy. And then I need a weary token, which is the black one, isn't it?
There we go. So they are on my flank already. Mustn't be distracted by the crappy bowman. Right, okay. My turn. Okay, so I'm going to go with my sergeants. Now their move is entirely going to be on the road, so what does that add?
That adds 1 inch.
All right, I am not looking at making myself weary. So I'm just going to, although I could run, yeah, okay. I'm going to move to there. So they have a 5-inch move normally, and now they've gone 6. So I just need to put a move token, but no weary token. Right, who's next?
I'm going to go with this group of knights.
Okay, they don't have a very fast move, but they
No,
are
so
on the road.
They must be a 4.
But on the road, I'll put it up to a 5.
Yeah.
And then if you run, would
So
that
that's
double up?
Well,
Now, would
something
you?
I'm going to double check is, does it add 1 to your movement, or does it add 1 to
Do you double your move? So would
That's
they,
what-
are they going to go 9 or are they going to go 10? I think is what you're looking at.
plus 1 movement if the entire move is on the road. Now,
So I would say that's plus 1 to their
the
movement.
movement, and then you double it if
Yeah.
you run. So I'm going to run. So that will give me 10 inches of movement.
And now they're very tired.
Yeah, but that's exactly how you prepare for combat. So they will run there.
Okay. Right then. I'm going to activate my peasant levy, and these guys are just going to. So they're on a road. Their movement is normally 6, so it would be 7, but I don't really want to go that far. They're just essentially going to move up, so they can move through this, can't they? Because it doesn't exist. So as long as they're within 3 inches.
I thought you were going to send them running off, and then at the end of the time they'd be like, weren't we meant to be doing something?
Oh, he's doing something. Where's that objective? The grain sacks. Falkes really wants his bread. Right. Okay, they're done. What are you thinking of going with?
I am just going to move normally with my sergeant, so I assume a movement 4 because they're wearing all
down the road. 5, I think.
No, 4 because they've got the mail and the armour. So movement 4. So I'm just going to move them straight up the road.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to activate my bowman, and I think I'm going to shoot your knights because they're weary and they're not going to be able to pick up their shields as well. So I have a 20-inch long range. So they are all within long range. They're not within short range.
No.
They are all within long range. I'm -1 to hit because I'm at long range, but I'm +1 to hit because I'm up high. My bowmen have a shooting ability of 6, so I've got 6 dice hitting on 6s.
That makes sense to me.
Looking for 6s. 1, 2. Now, because you're weary, you're -1 to your defence roll.
Right, so they're those knights. So how many? Sorry, 2, isn't it?
It's 2, so you've taken 2 hits. What's their defence?
So defence would be 5 normally.
So you need 6s
I need
because you're
6s
weary.
because I'm weary.
Okay. Oh dear. Well, so first of all, that's 2 failures, but because you rolled a 1, that one doesn't get a shield roll.
No.
So 1's dead, and now you've got a shield roll of...
Which again would be 8 plus normally for medium shield, but it's a 9 because
you're weary.
I'm worn out.
So 2 dead.
Ooh.
That makes up for everything in the last game now. I'm happy now. If I lose, I don't mind. So 2 morale penalties, and you're forced back 2 inches.
Yeah, which actually, I mean, makes a few changes here because I'm now not on the road. I've kind of dived into the...
They've left their friends on the road.
Well, they'll collect them later.
But this is actually appreciating how kind of cool that is, because if you're an objective, you could be battered back by arrow fire.
Yeah.
Means that you could go out of range. So my archers, I did put them on there because I was thinking you were going to come down the road, but actually I'm covering that central objective, so I could afford to not actually go for it straight
But
away.
you've actually slowed them down because I'm now not on the... You've pushed me off the road. I lose an inch of movement
Yeah.
for not being able to... Well, I don't have the option of moving all the way up the road anymore.
Yeah. All right. It's over to you, Robin. All right, Robin, what are you going to do?
So my sergeants are a command group for my sergeant arms, so they effectively have 2 actions. So I'm going to take another move action,
Yep.
and I'm going to move up to... I don't want to give any cover, but I'm going to move up to the cart
So you can capture that.
so that I can hopefully...
Now that makes them weary, doesn't it?
That does. I'll just so we know that I've used it, I'll put down a second token.
And they can take that second action, even though they've only got 1 action, because they're a command group for your sergeant at arms.
And he has 2 actions.
They get they get his 2 actions. So your retinue leader down there has 2 actions, as does mine.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be really boring, and I'm going to pass my action here because you've still got a couple of units, and if you pass 3 times, that's when the turn ends.
Yeah.
Okay. Robin, back to you.
I'm just going to move my command. I was trying to think if there's any difference between moving them twice and becoming weary, or running and becoming weary, but there is, because I guess if I run, I become weary straight away. Whereas if I move twice, I become weary the second time.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to move straight up the road, so I get the extra inch of movement. This will be 5. Carefully measures it and then smashes it across the table. All right, there we go.
Mandeville is coming down the road.
Flags are annoying.
Okay. Right then.
You've only got these guys at the back to activate.
Yeah.
Jeez, do you want to? You've got all that. You've got that long command range, haven't you?
Yeah, but the thing is, he is sitting there. He's quite happy. I mean, I think he will move. They have a movement of 4. I think he just wants to make sure he can carry on supporting his
just coming down
his
the hill.
men. So he's going to come down. So they're just bringing the banner with him, so he can be seen to, be supporting the lads.
I'm not sure that character was that bothered about what the lads thought. To be honest.
There we go. So I'm still very much clustering at the minute. Robin, so you've got your spearman, or you've got another action with Mandeville?
I'm going to pass.
No.
Oh,
okay.
can I pass? Yeah, I can pass.
Yeah, you can pass. Okay. I'm going to pass as well. So it's back to you.
I will pass again.
Which ends the turn. Right then, so we need to go into the housekeeping phase. Okay, so it's the housekeeping phase. So the first thing we have to do is just check the victory conditions. Now, I control this objective on the road here, so I will take that produce, and that gives me 1 point. Robin, you control that central objective, so you get that goods, and that gives you a point. And over the back here, you control this one up here that the spearman diligently looked after, and you get that. So you get 2 points, and I get 1. Next up, we remove all of the action tokens, leaving any for weary or broken. Now, this is where we got things slightly wrong last time, and we will rectify that now. So, first of all, we adjust any morale penalties for units that are not weary. There aren't any. Now, Robin he's the only one who's got this, has to take a morale test to see if his weary knights actually get to recover some of their morale. Right, so Robin's morale score is 4+, so he needs a 4 or more, but because he's weary, he needs a 5. He did, so your morale penalty goes back down to 1. Now that's been adjusted, all of the weary tokens come off the board. So you're only testing that morale if you are weary as well. If you're not weary, that automatically goes down. And we're into the next turn. Okay, I'm going to use one of my command points to roll 2d10.
Okay. Damn it.
So it's
you still won. I was hoping you wouldn't. So you need to put a command token
yes, I do.
next to your guy.
So Falk has used one of his command points, and I'm going to go first, and I'm going to start off, I think, by activating my archers. Okay, so as I say, I'm going to activate the archers. This time I'm going to have a go at your sergeants. Now remember, that doesn't provide any cover. I'm just outside of 10, so I am at long range for all of them.
So I could take a defend reaction at this point.
You can.
I haven't.
Currently, do you want me to work out what I'll be hitting on to start with? So currently, I am hitting on a 6 as standard. That goes up to a 7 because you're at long range, but back down to a 6 because I'm on the high ground. All right, so are you going to react?
I am. So because they've got 2 actions being a command group, I'm going to use one of their actions to make a defend reaction. So I would check the coherence. I mean, they wouldn't. But I would then move them up closer to the guys closest.
And now they get +2 on their defense.
Yes.
Okay, so I have 6 dice hitting on 6s. On 6s. Just 2 again. Okay, Robin, what's your save normally?
So normally it's 5s. So with my defense reaction, it's going down to 3s I need. So
yep. So you save both. Okay, so I'll just put their action token down and it's over to Robin. Okay, what are you going to do with these guys?
They are going to move.
So this will. So that will be.
They're coming this way. So they're basically moving along the hedgerow.
Okay, are they just doing a normal move? Or
normal move, yeah. Oh.
They wouldn't be. Yeah, the run wouldn't do anything anyway, would it?
No, because I'd get to the. Right, so
Okay.
that's the back one.
And that's that for them?
Yep.
All right, back to me. I'm going to pass.
Oh,
Over to you.
I'm going to make the most of the fact I've got more groups, even though they're not quite as big. I'm just going to activate my spearmen.
Oh, these guys back here.
Yeah, because it's almost like, not quite like passing, because I'm not passing, but
I'm just trying to, yeah, my sort of reason for passing is I just want to see sort of what your sort of troops are going to do.
yeah, I'm going to move this way.
Yep.
Oh, a spearman, how am I equipped? Movement 5. Down the hill.
Okay. Okay, so we just realised we made an error back at the end of the last turn. We couldn't not. Robin took a -1 on his morale check for these guys. It should have been -2 because that's what his morale penalty was, plus a -1 for being weary as well. So he should have been at -3.
Yeah.
However, because these guys have got martial respect,
I would have got some bonuses.
He would have got some bonuses. So we'll remember that for the future. So
I forgot a penalty and missed a bonus.
there we go. Don't scream at us. We'll get it sorted. I'm going to activate my peasants. My peasants are going to move forward like this, skirting around the edge of the wood.
I just want to charge them with my knights just because they're soft.
There we go. That's all they're doing. Over to you. Okay, so we realised I've just done another couple of things wrong, which is because my banner is there, I should have gained an attack dice to my attack pool for these archers, and in the previous round, Robin should have gained some attack defense dice over there. We'll get there, we promise.
This also makes sense about why banners are better than pennants, though, because you get the extra range.
Yes, so I have a 12-inch range for all of
free
that.
attack or defense dice here,
yes,
everywhere.
I don't really think it's the banner. I think that's actually Falkes who's shouting. Well, he's not even shouting. It's just not a very nice look he's giving people. What do you want to do?
Yes, I'm going to... Right, fine. I'm going to charge your peasants with my sergeant's arms.
Okay, excellent. All right, Robin, so obviously you've got clear line of sight. We know that your range, you're 7 inches away. Your movement is 4, so when it comes to strength of charge, you're going to need to get a 3. I've just got to decide if I'm going to react because my commander is down here. And I am going to burn one of his command actions. And I'm going to take a defend action this turn. So I need to cluster my guys together. And then you're going to be piling into him. Now, importantly, that defend action only lasted until the end of this combat. So your defend action that's on them has actually come off now, hasn't it? Because it was only to the end of the shooting.
Yes, end of shooting.
So
I left it there because...
it was important.
Just so I knew how many actions they've taken, yeah.
So I will get these guys moved. Okay, so my guys are formed, ready to receive the charge. So, Robin, you've got to roll for strength of charge now, haven't you? So you're 7 inches away, so you're going to need a 3. Go on then, Robin. So you are 4 plus 1. Oh, dear. So you fall just short.
Yeah, a 6 would have given me a bonus attack dice. A 1 means you lose the strength of charge bonus if you make it in. Obviously,
And you are now weary.
Yep.
And in the open.
Who's going next?
I'm going to go with these guys. So they are going to charge your sergeants. They just watched this and going, what's going on? So I am going to charge you.
I've got no reaction.
You can't react. They're weary, which isn't great. So it's just straight onto my strength for charge.
Your move is 5, isn't it?
My move is 5.
So you would make it anyway.
If I roll a 1, I lose my bonus.
If you roll a 1, you lose an attack dice. If you roll a 6, you gain an attack dice. So all you're doing is seeing how...
Excellent. I'm gaining an attack dice anyway because of my banner.
Yes, because you'll still be in range,
which will still be within 12 regardless.
Yes.
4. So
you make the charge.
Oh. Okay, so we need to work this out now. So you can't take any reactions because that was just unfortunate for you. So first of all, got to work out the dice pool. So I have 6 guys, so I'm going to get 6 dice.
Yep.
I get a bonus dice from my banner because that's within 12 inches.
Yep.
I mean,
you could use it as a defense dice, but they're pretty much...
No, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to get 7 dice. My charge didn't generate any extra dice, and I didn't lose any dice. And that's it. Your banner, because yours is only a pennant, isn't it? So it's 9 inches, so you're not getting any bonuses for that. So after all that is said and done, I have 7 dice. My guys are veterans. They're hitting on 4s. 3 hits. Okay, Robin, what is your save?
So it's a 5+ normally. However, I'm weary from my failed charge, so it'll be 6+, won't it?
Yep, so it saves a 6.
And your falchions have no effect on me because I'm wearing
armor.
mail. So
looking for 6s. So 1 dead. Oh no, because you've got a shield. You've got a shield, which you're -1 as well.
So it's a medium shield, so that it would be an 8+ normally, but goes to a 9+.
Ah.
Huh.
Right. Okay, so that actually, nothing happened.
I guess now we go to combat resolution.
We do. Okay, so as that was me that didn't inflict any casualties, I go back just 1 inch. But that's not the end of the world. I'll just move this guy over here. There we go. You going to go with Robin?
Right, I'm going to just go with my lord and his command group.
Yep.
And I'm just going to move up. So it'd be 5 inches because I'm on the road.
Yep.
So.
Excellent. I think it's important that I continue to support. Although to be fair, I'm doing a pretty good job of it back here because I've got the range to be able to do things. I could move him into here, never shoot, but I think I honestly think he's kind of just good where he is at the minute. Although it might be helpful to move him up a little bit. He's just going to take a move action, and I'm just going to sort of come a little bit more central here, just to support the troops.
So I'm going to activate that command group again.
Yeah.
With his second action for another move, which I know makes them weary. But I'm just going to move. Just
so you maintain control of that.
Yes.
I had noticed that I've pushed up and I'm not weary.
Yes, it's unbroken, isn't it? So I think it's
weary or unbroken. Yeah.
Oh, is it weary as well?
I think so. Yeah. I'll double check in a second.
Yeah, because otherwise they won't count.
So actually, it is just unbroken troops. So weary troops can hold objectives. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so it's back over to me. I haven't got anyone to go with, Robin.
Right, so I've got.
So I have to pass.
These knights down here, and
you should charge my peasants.
Oh, I'm really quite a long way away though, aren't I? I'm just going to move next to them. I'll move up to them so I can.
I think it's going to be some brutal combat next
comfortably smack them next turn.
Well, the thing is that morale penalty will... does the last morale point disappear, or do you always have...
I feel like you always carry at least one, but we'll double check.
Oh, there we go. That is the end of the main part of turn 2. It's the housekeeping phase. Right, so first of all, we've got to assign the victory points. Robin still holds that central objective because he's got within 3 inches, he's got a good 6 guys there. And you hold the one at the back, so you get another 2 points. I still hold the one down here, so I have 1. So it's 4-2 to Robin at the moment. The next thing to happen is all action tokens come off the table. And lastly...
So adjust morale penalties for all groups that are not weary. So they're no longer weary.
So that comes off.
So I don't need to take a test for them.
No. And then just all the weary markers come off.
Yeah, because no one else has got any.
No, so that's it. So all weary markers come off, and we're ready for turn 3.
So.
Right.
Yes, me.
You're going to go first.
Spearman. No, I'm not going to move my spearman. I'm going to charge someone with something. If I go for the sergeant, I just want to hack the peasants down because they're easy, but that seems very...
Yeah, you've got some...
That seems really not for the side. Well, for the side I'm fighting.
It does kind of seem like that's the thing that the knights would do. What do you mean the side you'll go for? Like the barons were actually like altruistic.
Are they not the good guys?
They think they're the good guys.
I
know I'm definitely not the good guys.
No, I'm going to charge your sergeants.
Okay.
Because I can't fail.
With your sergeants.
With my sergeants.
Okay, so we're just going to go through this whole thing again. They're completely the same on morale, so it's just your strength of charge.
But you haven't taken any action, so you can make...
I'm going to be hitting you back.
You're going to go for a fight back action.
Yes.
That's fair. So all I've got to do is not roll a 1 for my charge, really.
Yep.
Here comes the 1.
No, we're in.
We're in. Yeah, so I've got loads of range, so I'll be surrounding you. You measure the inches after, if that makes sense.
Right, okay. Now we've got to work out our dice pools. Right then, Robin, so what are we doing here? So you've charged, and you get 1 dice for each of your chaps, so that's 4. Now, you've got your... where is
Sergeant at Arms there.
So he adds 1 dice normally, but he's still got an action left.
Yeah, so I'm going to burn the last action, as a command action.
And add another dice.
And add another attack dice.
So you've got 6 dice.
Yep, plus my pennant's now in range.
And you're going to add this
so I'm
to your
going to add
attack?
a dice to that, and I would assume it just goes on the basic unit.
That makes sense. So you've got 7 dice altogether. And what are you hitting on?
So the Sergeant at Arms, so his 2 dice are hitting on 4s.
Yep.
The rest of them will be hitting on 5s.
Okay. Right, okay then, Robin. So you need 4s and 5s, yeah?
Yep.
So you missed entirely with...
Oh, gee, what?
Oh dear.
They're D10s. How can you roll... Good.
So 2. Okay, so Robin hit twice. My guys are wearing padded armour though, and the falchions are basically good against that, so I'm at -1. So my defence is 6 normally. That goes down to 7. So I've got 2 saves of 7. However, I will take the dice from the banner to save. So I'll add a dice to my dice pool. So I've got 3 attempts to do 2 saves.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm looking for 7s. I saved 2, which is all I needed to do. So I saved, so now I'll be fighting back. Right, now, so fighting back, I have 6 dice. There's nothing else. I don't get the bonus from the banner, do I? Because I spent it on defence.
That's what I'm just checking. I think it's once per combat. Yeah. Each we get in each combat action a free attack or defence dice. So we've both used that.
Yeah. Okay, my guys are slightly better because they're veterans, so I've got 6 dice hitting on 4s. 4. Because I didn't specify, none of those were directed against, none of the ones that hit were directed against Robin's Sergeant at Arms. So, Robin, you've got 4 saves of...
5. Yeah, 5, because I'm wearing mail.
Yeah, you're not weary or anything.
I'm not modified. So...
so 3 failures. Now, one of them is definitely dead because he doesn't get to use his shield.
Yep.
And then you get 2 shield saves of...
8.
So
pass
2,
those.
but 1 died.
So 1 is dead.
So you have 1 chap who has fallen. So you've got a morale penalty of 1. And then, I think you've just got to take 1 away that's in base to base. And then you go back.
Group is forced back 1 inches for every casualty they take.
Okay. So shall I move you back?
Yep.
And then what happens to the guy, these ones that are around here? He just joins his friends, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have just moved my guys around. So they are all within 3 inches of that cart. That was actually quite handy. So that was actually Robin's action.
Yeah, so
now it's me. Okay, so I'm going to try and do something here, which I think is what this is going to be all about. My peasants are going to try and charge these knights because they don't like them. They don't like them. They're all for the... Well, actually, they're probably just more scared of Falkes than anything. So they are not the closest target. So I have to pass a morale check in order to charge them. However, because they are within command range of Falkes, they'll use his morale at 3+, and because they're within 6 inches of my sergeants, they'll use the sergeant's ability, martial respect, and roll 2 dice. So I'm going to get 2 d10s. If I roll 3 or more on one of them, they get to charge a knight. If I don't roll 3 or more, it's not that they don't get to charge, it's just they'll charge your sergeants, which I don't mind either.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking for 3s. Yeah, well, yeah, it's fine. So they're going to charge. Do you wish to react? What are you going to do?
I'm going to fight back.
You're going to fight back, are you? I mean, I thought you would. So I'll put that on there. And now I've got to do strength for charge. So they lose a dice.
So still get 7 inches.
So they're all going to...
Yeah, everyone's going to get in.
Everyone's going to get in. Okay, so let's work this out. I have 8 dudes, so they're going to get 1 dice each. I didn't get the bonus dice from the charge, and in fact it would be -1 because I rolled a 1. However, I am still within 12 inches of my banner, so I'll choose to use that for the attack. So I'm getting 8 dice. I have a attack of 8, so I've got 8 dice hitting on 8s. I don't quite have enough dice, so we've got borrowed 1 of Robin's. That's none. That is none.
I laugh in knightly...
In French. Okay, Robin, you're going to be fighting back. Obviously, you didn't have to use the bonus dice from the banner in your defence, so I assume you're adding it to your attack.
I am.
So you're going to get 4 dice hitting on?
Hitting on 5s, and I also have live by the sword, or in your case, die by the sword, hopefully. So I reroll 1 melee attack dice against groups who are not knights.
So you can reroll that 1.
Oh, yes.
So you got 4 hits. I have a defence of 7. I saved 2, so I only lost 2. Okay, so I lose 2. I'll take those 2 off. I take a morale penalty of 2, and I go 2 inches back. So I'm just going to towards the woods, back whence they came. So, Robin, you can reposition.
I can reposition over here, try and get closer to the cart.
Oh, one of my guys. Sorry, he's.
Actually, I'm going to stay where I am. Yeah.
I suppose the thing is, if you do move, you're going to get surrounded by my...
Yeah, peasants and...
Okay. Well, it's over to you now. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go with my archers.
Yeah?
And I'm going to...
You're going to shoot at my archers?
I'm going to shoot at your archers.
Okay, Robin, so you've chosen to shoot with these archers here, at my archers, so you're going to get 8 dice?
Yeah, and I'm at long range, and there's shooting across those 2 walls.
That's it. So, because the obstacles, one obstacle doesn't affect me. So, if I was shooting at you, I'd ignore the first obstacle and count the second one, whereas you're going to count them both. So, you're at -2 for the obstacles and -1 for being at long range. So, what do you need to hit?
So that puts me on 10s. So
8 dice needing 10s.
Yeah.
I should probably say that my reaction is going to be to do nothing.
See, and that's why it's almost worth doing it, because you could have taken a defend reaction or a shoot, and at least then I would have used up your action. Oh,
2.
That's more successful than my combats.
My guys are wearing mail, so they have saves of 5. 1 died. So they lost 1. And this chap here, essentially, they go back 1 inch. So by moving that one to there, that's essentially an inch.
So you're going to activate your archers, eh?
I'm going to activate the archers to shoot at your command group because they don't have line of sight to your sergeants, and the command group are closer than your archers.
Yep.
So I'm not suffering for that. I am suffering for that. So I'm +1, -1.
You're not over half range.
I am over half range.
You are?
Yeah. Yeah. So I am hitting on 7s. Okay. As it's a combat action, I'll get a 3 dice from the banner. Robin, have you got any reactions to make?
No, I'm not going to defend because I feel like I might need all my actions later.
Yeah. Has he done anything yet?
No, he hasn't.
Okay. So all right then, let's go for it. Okay, so looking for 7s. 1, 2. Okay, Robin, what's your save?
So saving on a 5 because I'm wearing mail. There's 2, wasn't it?
2, yeah. Oh, 2 shield rolls.
2 shield rolls.
What shields have they got?
So 8 medium shields at 8+. Yeah, funny enough, parry only it works in combat.
1 save, 1 dead. Okay, so you've just got to take 1 casualty, Robin, and add 1 morale penalty.
And I'll get pushed back as well.
You do, yes. Okay. Right. So now it's over to you, Robin. What are you going to do?
I'm going to run with my spearmen.
Okay.
And this is going to just involve a bit of maths, isn't it? Because...
Oh, okay, we're going into the field.
Because I'm going to the field and stuff.
Okay, so what's their movement normally?
5. So let's see how far it takes me to get up.
So 5, yeah, so 5 normally. So that would normally double to 10.
I'll do the guy at the back because he's going to be the one that...
So 4 inches, which leaves them with 6.
Then it takes 2 to cross there.
Which leaves them with 4, then they lose 25%, so he goes 3. And then, because he's the one who is furthest away, you just got to basically maintain coherency on him.
Yes. Maths is easy with a friend. Right. And they're weary. Where are we going next?
I'm going to activate Falk, and he's going to take a run action. He's going this way. So again, so we've got to do some maths here. So they got 4 inches, so doubled up to 8. So again, what I'll do is I'll go from the furthest away.
Yeah.
So he's 3 inches up to there.
Yeah.
It's 2 inches to cross, which is 5, and then he loses 25%.
So he goes 2.
So he goes 2. So he is going to get to there.
Yeah, and then just everyone.
And then they basically
slightly in front of him in coherency.
In coherency on him. So yeah, right.
I think that's exactly how the diagram in the rulebook works it out, and actually makes it a lot easier than trying to work out individual.
All right, Robin, what are you going to do? It's just your lord, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm going to declare a charge against your sergeants.
So Robin's just moved the cart, because remember the cart doesn't actually sort of count. So you've got those barrels there. Those are basically on the position of the cart.
Yes, so I might need to stand where it was.
Okay, so Mandeville's going to charge my sergeants.
Yeah.
I have to choose a reaction, don't I, before you do it? So I will...
Just check whether... I mean, I know I can make the charge no matter what, but just so we get it right, I think you declare it now.
I do, yeah. Because if you fail the charge, I've still wasted it. So Falk will get them to do a defend. So that makes them automatically weary. So yeah, there we go. So you've got to do your strength of charge. I really thought that was going to be a 1 then. No, because I've got to defend. I've got to actually group up on them.
Oh, yeah.
So he will come to there. Sorry, I should have done that. There we go. That's all I'm going to do.
Yeah, that actually makes it easier for me to actually move people, to be honest.
I like to help.
Thanks.
Okay. Right then. So there we are. So Robin, how many dice are you getting? You have 1, 2, 3 knights, and you have Mandeville himself. All right, Robin, how many dice are you getting then?
So I'm going to be getting 3 for the knights, plus 1 because they'll be inspired by their own banner or pennant. And then my lord gets 1 normally, and then he gets a second one for spending a
command point.
Yeah, an extra command point.
So you've got 6 in total, and you're hitting on?
It's a mix. So my lord is hitting on 3s, and I can re-roll 1 dice because you're not knights. Whereas these knights are irregular, so they're actually hitting on 6s.
So you need 3s on the white dice, and you can re-roll 1, and 6s on the black dice.
Yep.
So nothing for the knights.
The irregular knights are rubbish.
And you got 2 hits with Mandeville. Okay, so my sergeants have a save of 6+ normally. However, they took a defend action, which makes it 4, but they are weary, so that's -1. So I'm saving on 5s, and I do have shields. They saved. Okay, so Mandeville is just going to be forced back 1 inch
because there
were
no
casualties.
casualties.
Okay, so there we go. That is the end of the turn. We've got some working out to do. Just to give you an idea, everything is obviously going on over here. Robin's sort of flanking manoeuvre over here is slowly gaining traction, but there's only 2 turns left. So now it's the housekeeping phase. So the first one we've got to do is check for victory points. Right, so we've just had a little look. So within 3 inches, Robin has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just about a 6th, but I have 6 here. I actually have 7 with Falk, and I have another 1 here. So I've taken control of that central objective. We need to start breaking some units. So Robin, can I have the goods? So that means that this turn I've earned 2 points, and Robin's earned 1, which means I am on 4, and Robin...
It's on 5.
Excellent. Right, so now we need to remove all the counters. Right, so now we just reduce the morale penalty of anyone who's not weary. So my archers here lose that, your units, and it's just my peasants go down by 1. There were no weary units with morale penalties, so no one needs to test. So all the weary markers come off, and everyone is fresh for the bloodbath to come. That being said, it's time for the next turn. So turn 4. You adding anything?
No.
No, neither am I. Up to you.
I'm going to go first. My instinct is that I really want to just charge the peasants with the knights because...
Well, that's kind of a separate thing. So
because I can hack the peasants down. It's kind of fun.
Right, what are you going to go with?
So my sergeants are going to charge your sergeants.
All right. I will react by... I'm going to fight back.
Yeah, fair. I'll roll my... Strength of charge.
Anything but a 1, basically. Yep, you're in.
You're fighting as well, aren't you?
Yeah, there's no morale penalties for us to work anything out. So, yeah. I just realised on that last round of combat, you did have a morale penalty, didn't you? Ultimately, nothing happened.
Yes.
But,
yes, I did. Sorry, yeah. I was too busy thinking about -1s, not the very first bit where it says...
I would have made you... I could have re-rolled a failed defence dice, but I didn't fail any of my defence dice.
Yeah, okay.
So it's all right. So there we go. Okay, so let's work out the attack dice. Okay, Robin, so you are getting 4 dice in total, including your Sergeant at Arms, unless he's going to use his
so I'm going to
point.
use my other action...
To add 1.
To add 1, so it's 3 for my normal guys.
And then 2 for him.
2 for him. And I'm going to add an attack dice for my
your banner
pennant as well, yeah.
Excellent. So, all right, so the Sergeant Arms are the white dice. What's he need?
So he needs 4s.
Yep.
And the Sergeants will be the black dice, and they are hitting on 5s.
Okay. 2. Okay, so you're armed with falchions, which would make me -1. My sergeants have a defence of 6, so that would make me 7. I will take the bonus dice, though, from my banner. So I've got 3 dice, saving on 7s. Now, only 2 of these need to come up with 7s, which they did. So I've saved, and now I'll be fighting back. Okay, so it's quite simple for me. Fighting back, I have 6 dice, and I am hitting on 4s. As Robin's Sergeant at Arms is in base to base with 2 of my guys, I'll allocate those 2 hits onto him. So the black dice are for the Sergeant of Arms. I'm just looking for 4s. So I've hit the Sergeant at Arms twice and just one of the other guys. So Sergeant at Arms in black, what's he saving on?
5s and 5 to my side.
All right, so you're looking for 5s all around.
Yep.
So Sergeant at Arms is all right. And the other chap just gets his shield save.
8+.
Again, no casualties.
So I'll bounce off then.
Yeah, you bounce off 1 inch, yep. I feel like I need to take the initiative over here a little bit, and I'm just going to charge your knights. Because if I can break through over here, then that could be very helpful.
So we know the charge is going to go in, so I'll declare my reaction.
What's your reaction?
I'm going to fight back.
So basically I just need to roll and not get a 1. Okay, so they make the charge. Oh, I have to...
No, I just need to remember so I can reroll a defense dice if it's 1.
Yes, you can. So these guys are all going in. Feeling lucky this time.
Yep, things called lucky always work out really well.
Okay, so my guys get 6 dice normally. I'm going to take 7th from the banner, and they are hitting on 8. 2. So you have a defense of 5. Now, because of the morale penalty, because I've got 1, you can re-roll 1 if you fail.
Yep.
Do you want to take the bonus 1 from the banner?
No, I'm going to save that for...
Okay, so you need 2 saves of 5. No, you're fine.
Right.
And now you're going to hit me back.
Now we fight back. Under your guy.
Okay, so you're going to get 3 attacks and a 4th because of Mandeville's banner.
Exactly that.
Okay, so you're looking for 5s? No, you're not. So is that live by the sword? So live by the sword, you get to re-roll 1. 1 hit. I have a save of 7. I'm fine. Okay, so as Robert that means I bounce off. Come on, these tenacious peasants. I just don't really want these knights to be able to do anything, to be honest. What are you going to do, Robin?
Alright, I'm going to activate my spearman. No, I'm not. Sorry. I'm not going to activate my spearman. Because I just realised I'll cause a problem myself. I'm going to activate my archers.
Oh, damn, I was hoping you were
Yeah,
right.
you realised what I was about to do, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just run in front of my own archers.
What are you going to do, shoot at my archers?
Yeah, because annoyingly, I'm blocking line
You're
of
blocking
sight
line of
for
sight.
them.
I mean, to be fair, you get -1, -2, -3 to them.
And then the long range.
I mean, you're still going to get -2 in the long range. So you're still going to be -3 to hit these guys.
Yeah, so we know I'm hitting on 10s with 8 dice.
Yeah, all right, we might as well. My reaction is going to be to do nothing.
Yeah, fair.
None.
No.
Right, I'm going to activate my bowman, and I'm going to shoot at your straggling sergeants over here. So
Straggling or struggling?
well, my...
So you're under half.
I've got 3 that are under half and 2 that are at long range. So you can't react because you've been twice. And yes, I can add a dice for the banner. So that just adds to the normal. So would he add to the...
Well, I assume you can add the one you want. And also, the short range one is the biggest pool, isn't it?
Yeah, so that makes sense. Okay, so I've got 2 that are at long range and 3 that are at short range plus 1 bonus dice. So I can ignore 1 obstacle.
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 6s. Plus 1 for being high up. So I've got 4 that are hitting on 5s and 2 that are ignoring the long range because they're high up that are hitting on 6s.
Yep.
And my only targets are actually these 2.
Yeah, so we'll work out how you divide that up.
Yeah.
I assume you just alternate them.
Yep.
That 10's definitely a hit.
Okay, so yeah, I mean it doesn't matter now. So it's just 4. You've got 4 saves.
So 4 saves. I'm going for
4 saves of 5. So you failed 2, and you got 2. Oh no, so 1's definitely dead because you rolled a 1. So you got a single shield save here.
So what we're saying is my sergeant at arms has a shield roll.
Basically, yeah, and you need an 8, right? Oh, he survived.
Morale dice.
Yep.
I'm also going to get pushed back. We need to, because I can't get pushed back into you.
Yeah, so it's only an inch though, fortunately. So he's just going to move back, isn't he? And I guess they just shuffle the littlest amount like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Robin, your turn. What are you going to go with?
I'm going to go with my spearman. And I'm just going to... I'm going to run with the spearman.
Yeah. So they're losing... So they've got a normal movement of 5. So that'll double up to 10, and they're losing a quarter, so they can go 7.5.
Yeah.
And then they'll lose 2 if they cross.
I'm coming this way.
Oh, okay. So you've got to cross this obstacle here. So you're losing 2.
So this guy's... Right, so what I've got 7.5 for moving.
So 7.5, and then you're -2 for that. So you've got 5.5 inches.
3 to there.
Yeah, and then 2.5 in.
Just stand.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay. Falk doesn't like that, so they're going to charge.
Ah, so they're going in there.
Yeah, well, I'm going to come in a certain way. So I just need to... So you... Are you going to... Well,
I can't.
You can't.
Oh, I could, because I've got a command...
So what are you going to do as a reaction? Because they can react.
Yeah, so I'm going to use one of his command actions.
Yep. They're going to defend.
And they're going to take a defend action.
Okay.
See if I can tie you up in...
Okay, so I'll do my strength for charge.
Yep.
That's a bonus dice.
Yay!
So I'm not worried about actually getting Falk into base-to-base contact. He'll just contribute his dice to the combat. Okay, so let's work out dice. I get 5 for my knights. I get 1 for Falk. I did think about adding 1 on, but he can't spend that unless it's on himself. And because he's not in base-to-base, he can't do that. However, the banner will add 1. So 5 for the knights, 1 for Falk, 1 for the banner, and then 1 for the strength for charge because I rolled a 6. So I have a total of 8 dice. Okay, so I'm hitting on 5s and I get live by the sword so I can re-roll 1 miss. So 1, 2, 3, so 4. So only 3.
Yeah. So I'm defense 6 normally, +2 for defending,
Yep.
-1 for being weary.
Yep.
So I'm defending on 5.
5, so 3 saves of 5.
And what I don't have is shields.
That's 3 dead.
Doesn't even add up to 5. They knew they should have stayed up by the cart.
They were they were happy back there.
They were literally just going for a nice walk through the woods.
Now he goes 3 inches back, and then I can't remember what happens. If he can't go 3 inches because of the obstacle, I think, do you take another morale penalty?
I know I've got to take them around. I'm going to be broken anyway, aren't I? I mean, that looks unfair.
I don't know.
We found the farmer.
I don't know. Okay, so what's happened?
So I'm forced back 3 inches.
But because you're in difficult
terrain,
terrain,
it modifies it. So I'm
2.
2. So I go
to there.
to there. Now I've got significantly more morale than
Then you have figures.
yeah, and
remaining.
I've lost the combat action and I've lost half or more of my original warriors.
So what happens now?
So at that point I am taking a morale check and it's -1 for every
Morale penalty.
every morale penny.
So you're -3. Right then, so because your lord is within 9 inches in line of sight, you can use his morale, which is 2, right?
2+ because he's a veteran.
So -3, so you need 5 or more. Yes, you did it, so you're not broken. So he's just going to stand there really upset about everything. And now, but I get a victor's move, don't I?
Yep.
Excellent, good.
Which is up to your full move, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Which is then minus, so basically 2 inches in that ground.
Yes, because you're...
that's all I need.
You're in very heavy.
That's all I want. Okay, so my victor's move, I've just moved up to consolidate on the cart. It's been a hard push up the road. Robin, you've still got 1 action left. Oh no, that was your action, wasn't it?
No,
that was mine.
That was your action. I used the command
so it
to
is,
react.
Yes, so it is your go. You've got 1 action left on your
Mandeville.
lord. What's he going to do? What are you going to do?
So I'm going to charge the sergeants.
Okay, cool.
Now you will be able to react.
I can.
But it takes an order check though, doesn't it?
It does take a order check, and I will react. So I will. Oh. See, part of me wants to fight back, but I think I need to play the game here. I will defend. They're right next to Falk, so he's going to yell at them, and they need 3 or more. Oh dear. So your strength for charge, you're fine. So, yeah, we need to work out these dice pools here. So you're going to have 3 basic knights, which will give you 3 dice.
Yeah.
Plus they get the banner on themselves.
Yeah.
So that's 4 dice. Then you've got de Mandeville, who gets 1 dice, but he doesn't have any more actions.
I've got no more actions left to spend.
So you've got 4 dice for your knights and 1 dice for de Mandeville. So what's de Mandeville hitting on?
So he's hitting on a 3.
Yeah.
Whereas they're hitting on a 6.
Ooh, okay.
They're irregular.
And you get 1 reroll. Do they both get... It's just de Mandeville who gets to reroll, because he's got live by the sword.
Yes.
Okay. So you get 3 or more re-rolling if he misses.
Yep.
And the others are looking for 6s.
Yeah. So he did. So 1, Brilliant.
1 hit. So my sergeants are saving on 6s, and I will take the bonus from my banner. So I get 2 dice to get a 6. And then I have shield after this. So I fail both of those. I don't get 2 shield rolls. It's just the bonus of defense. So a single save of 8. Oh, so 1 dead.
I want a combat.
So the defender chooses. I'm going to choose this chap here, so my people have somewhere to fall back to. And then I'm going to be going back 1 inch. So Robin's using his victor's move to regroup a little bit.
Around the cart.
Okay. Right. Falk, remember, so they can charge through this. They are going to charge. I mean, to be fair, he can just go around this way. So
well, there's a hedge there.
There is a hedge there, but you're not defending the obstacle.
No, I'm not defending. No.
There is a gap.
No,
so yeah, you can't react, can you?
No.
Okay, so I'm just going to do my strength for charge.
Yeah, it's just going to be how many get into combat.
Yeah,
because
so
you're moving across the field.
We'll figure it's all dependent on this roll. Need nice and high. 5. So 5 added to their movement of 4 would give them 9. They're at half movement in there, so that's 5 because you round up.
But they're only half movement for the bit they're in there, so it all gets a bit confusing. But basically, I think you can probably get every single one person.
If they've got enough to, so it's 2 inches they lose off of the.
Yeah, so they've got loads.
These guys have loads. Let's check there.
Yeah, because the back guy would be double his movement, so effectively he'd lose 2 inches to there.
Yeah.
Because you're half his movement.
Then 2 inches
across,
over.
and he had 9 inch movement. That still gives you 5 inches of movement once you cross the hedge.
So they're fine. There we go. So they are all in. So, right, we need to work out the dice here. So first of all, I've got 3 dice who are in base to base with Mandeville. So I'm going to put those 3 dice on him. Plus I get the bonus from the banner. I'm going to add that to the ones that are on Mandeville.
Where's...
Falk is over here. The other 3 dice are just into the group in general.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just that these ones are on Mandeville. So live by the sword doesn't apply because we're both knights. So my attack is normally 5+, but because my guys are weary, they are hitting on 6s. So all these are hitting on 6s. It's just the white ones are on Mandeville. None of them hit Mandeville. Only one of your knights got hit.
I don't understand how these D10 can't roll higher than D6. So
okay, so what's he need?
Defense of 5.
Mm-hmm. No, and he can't roll so.
What I was about to say is he's got a sword, which means he can parry, which is +1 to the shield roll, except I rolled a 1 and I don't get a shield roll.
That's definitely a 1. So it has to be one of these guys down here. That means you've lost the combat by 1. And you are forced back 1 inch. Okay, so there we are after everything has been forced back. Falk has sort of pushed his way forward, although I did notice his spearman over here could charge Falk on his own.
He's not... I don't think he can actually become broken now, can he? Because he's that one.
No, he's
either going to die or...
That's it. So it's down to housekeeping phase. There's no one left to go. So we need to look at who owns what. So I've got this one down here for 1. I have 6 knights on that, plus a good 3 or 4 here.
I only have 6 that could possibly be near.
So I own that middle one. So I get 2 and you get 1 for the cart up on the hill. Okay, so that makes it 6 apiece. So this is going to be quite an important turn. So now all tokens that aren't weary come off the board. Now we reduce the morale penalties of anyone who isn't weary. So these aren't weary, your chaps aren't weary, these ones over here aren't weary, it's just your spearman. So your spearman needs to take a morale check, and if he passes it, then he'll reduce his morale penalty. So the spearman's morale is?
4+.
So you need a 7 because he's got a morale penalty of 3. And it doesn't go down. Okay, now everything else that's weary comes off, and that is it. And we're now into the final turn. So it's time to roll initiative. Right then. Okay, just turn. I'm not going to put any command points. Okay.
Need them all.
Let me think. I will go first. My peasants are going to attack them. Now, I think, are they equidistant?
The peasants are revolting. Yeah, but they're not knights, are they? So I assume you can...
I can...
Because you take a morale check to charge knights, don't you?
No.
Oh, no, you don't, no.
Yeah, both 2 inches away, so do I don't think I have to take a morale check. There's no facing in this, is there?
Nope.
Yeah, so I'll just go for your sergeant at arms. What do you want to do as a reaction?
I'm going to defend.
Okay, all right, you take it defend. Right, I need to do my strength for charge. Okay, so they're in, but with no bonuses or modifiers.
What's the move? 6.
There we go. Okay, so let's work out the dice. I get 6 dice, and I'm within sight and range of my banner. So I'm going to add that in. So I will get 7 dice to attack. Well, I've put 4 of those attacks are going on the sergeant at arms, because if I can get rid, because it doesn't matter. Because if I can get rid of him, then you won't get another action.
No.
So I'll put 4 attacks into him, and then the other 2 just on your normal chaps. Okay, so with the bonus from the banner, that's 7. So I'll put the extra 1 into the attacks targeting the sergeant at arms. So I am looking for 8. And I've just hit the sergeant at arms twice. He's got, what's his armour?
So,
normally his defence.
Defence is normally 5.
Yeah, so plus 2 makes it 3. Are you going to take the bonus dice?
I'll take the bonus dice because I'm only defending.
So you've got 3 dice with a chance, with 3 dice to defend 2 hits. Yeah, you done it. You weren't fighting back, so as it's me, I just bounce off an inch. But I have wasted one of your actions. Robin, what are you going to do?
Going to...
Knights into the back of the peasants?
Yeah, that's really what I'm thinking about. I don't know if it actually helps me. I'm going to go with the sergeants.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going to charge your knights.
My knights?
Yeah, because they're closer.
Okay, I'm going to defend because I feel like that's the right thing to do for the objective. Don't worry, I still have quite a lot of units that are going to do some attacking. So Robin, you just need to roll your strength for charge.
Get the extra attack.
Well, you do.
Winning. Hudeberg, not Hudeberg. He's at the back, isn't he? So
yeah, Falkes is back here.
He's safe.
So you get 3 attacks. You get +1 from the banner, and you get +1 from the strength of your charge. So you have 5 dice.
So we've got 4 dice hitting on 5s.
Yep.
And then 1 dice hitting on a 4 for the sergeant at arms.
Okay.
Come on.
So 2 hits. Okay, so we just realised obviously that Robin was weary there, so he was actually at a -1, but that wouldn't have made any difference to his results. So 2 hits. So I have 2 saves, and I'll take the +1 from my banner. So my saves for my knights is normally 5 + 2 for the defence action makes 3. So I have 3 chances to make 2 saves, and then I've got shields afterwards. Okay, need 3s. And yeah, they're fine. 2 saves are free.
Yeah. So
right, so you bounce back. So you pretty much go back to where you were.
Pretty much. Okay.
So that's on them. My sergeants are going to charge your sergeants because so you don't have a defend action anymore on them.
No.
And sorry, I know you were just putting that there, just but they are weary. So yeah, I'm going to charge because you can't do any kind of reaction, can you?
Yep, can't do anything.
All right, so it's just my strength for charge. Okay, so they make it in. Okay, so let's work out the dice. I've got 3 attacks that are going in on your Master Sergeant, and then 2 attacks in on your other guys, plus I get a bonus 1 for the banner, which I will put on the... I'll just put that on the normal chaps. My sergeants are hitting on 4s. All but 1. Okay, so you've got 3 attacks on the sergeant at arms and 2 on the other chaps. Your saves are normally
5s.
-1 for being weary.
6s.
6s. Okay, so the sergeant at arms saved all of his, but the 2 other guys need shield rolls.
And so they're 8s, but -1 again.
So 9s. So they're both dead.
That's a problemo.
So let's just pop your morale penalty down. So you've taken 2 casualties. So he's on 2.
I might not get as far as the morale check.
No, I don't. I have a feeling you're going to be cut down by a bunch of angry peasants.
Yeah. So I am forced back. I lost 3, didn't I? Which is 3 inches.
I thought you lost 2.
Oh, I lost 2, which is 2 inches.
Yeah. Okay, so what's happening, Robin?
So 2 inches gets me to here.
Yeah.
But I can't go there because you have to stay an inch away. So I stop here. And because I can't make the full move, I take an automatic casualty.
Right, so that means you've lost the...
I only have 1 guy.
That's him, it's the sergeant at arms. It's kind of almost like the way a villain gets mobbed at the end of the thing. He's just...
It does appear to be very,
Yeah, there we go. So, alright, so he is gone. To be fair, that's the first unit that's been...
So what I should have done is, like I said, is run up the road and claim the objective.
But now I get to consolidate, don't I? Alright, Robin, what's next?
So I'm going to take some more pot shots with my bowmen before they slink off into the woods, whistling like they were. Never,
we were never part of this.
They were never part of what went
We
on.
love the king. King John's the best. So these bowmen here, we know they need 10s to hit.
They're going home to unfold the bunting.
I'm not taking any kind of reaction. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice.
10s.
Oh well.
No, it was worth.
It was worth
Very much, literally a long shot.
token effort.
Yeah.
Well, it's my go.
You should shoot that guy, aren't you?
I'm going to shoot. Yeah, I'm going to shoot that spearman with my archers. Have you ever seen that film Hero with Jet Li, where he gets shot? Yeah, that's what we're going to do here.
So you ignore the first bit.
I know of that.
So there isn't any more.
So am I within 10?
At least
So
4 of you are.
4 of us are. So 4 are hitting on 5s, and then the last one's hitting on a 6
And
because I'm high up.
Because
What are you going to do?
I'm going to take a defend reaction because I feel like
Am I picking on him?
keep him alive.
Okay, so I have 5 dice hitting on 5s because I'm inside that banner, which gives me the bonus dice, and I have 1 dice hitting on a 6. So 4.
Okay.
What's his defense normally? 4, was it? 5?
6.
6 normally, plus 2 is 4. So he's got a save of 4.
I've got line of sight because you're in the way.
So 4 saves of 4. Oh, it was only 1. It was only 1. He just not. I like to think he knocks him out the way of the spear, but yeah, he's that's him gone. Right, Robin. It's just the Mandeville. Oh no, you got your knights.
I got my knights.
You got your knights. Thing is, they're in a bit of a.
Oh, it's just out of spite. I'm just going to try and slaughter some peasants.
Okay, so I can't react because I've already.
So I'll just do my strength of
I
charge.
mean, I could react actually on a.
Oh, with an order test.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you do it. Okay, so you're in. So it's going to be 3 dice for the knights plus 1 for the banner. So you've got 4 dice.
Yep.
Okay, so Robin, your knights have charged in. That gives you 4 dice because you're getting plus 1 for the banner. So what are you hitting on?
Hitting on 5s.
I've got no reaction to make. So yeah, go for it.
I can reroll 1 for live
yeah.
by the sword. So 3.
Okay, I need 3 saves of 7, but because I'm in sight of my banner, I will get 4 dice. So 4 dice to make 3 saves of 7. Well, I made 2 saves of 7, so I only lost 1. That does not take me below 50%. I'll just lose that chap. So it puts me on 1 there, and they just fall back.
Yeah, just in
an
front
inch.
of your own.
Okay, so I feel like the thing that Falkes de Bréauté would do is charge. So they're going to charge your knights, and I'm going to try and chop the Mandeville into little pieces.
Fair. Because we know you can make it, so I'll take it. My reaction is I will be fighting back.
You're fighting back. Okay, that's I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, no, I should defend.
No,
I've got
it's
reaction.
fine. No, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. You don't have to do that. Don't let me pressure you.
Going to defend because I realise I have another action.
Okay, right, let me roll my strength for charge. Okay, so they're in. Okay, so let's work out this dice pool. So this is going to be slightly complicated.
Falk will have his own dice.
Falk will have his own dice. So he'll get 1 dice, but I am going to spend a command point.
You've got 2.
Yeah, but you're going to be doing something to me. So why
if you kill me all,
I don't stop it. Stop it. So I will get. I'll put a 2nd dice onto Falk. There's then 2 more dice that are going to be chopping up. Actually, no. There's going to be 3 more dice that are all chopping up the Mandeville.
Bit rude.
And then 2 general dice into your knights.
Plus 1 for your banner.
Oh yeah, plus 1 for the banner, which has to go in on. Actually, no. I can put that into. I'll put that into the other ones with the other knights. So that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to have to.
He's not Julius Caesar. He doesn't if you stab that many times.
Okay, so Falk has an attack of 4 or more. And that's it. So we'll do Falk's attacks first. So he has two attacks hitting on 4s. I don't think there's anything else. He can re-roll.
Yeah, that only applies against peasants.
Oh, yeah, against someone. So yeah, so no, these are knights, aren't they? So no, so he doesn't get that. So he's hitting on 4s. These are Falk's hits. So both of Falk's hits went through onto de Mandeville. Then the other knights that are going after de Mandeville are hitting on 5s. That's 2 more hits on de Mandeville. And then the remaining 3 hits into the other knights are hitting on 5s. So 1 of those went through. So
On my regular knight,
you need one save on your one knight, and you can put that. You can take the bonus from the banner because you can't take that on the leader.
Very true. So he's got a defense of 5 because they're irregular.
Yep.
They're the young.
So 2 saves of 5. He's dead.
No.
Oh no! So he's got a shield.
And I find you get to use parry.
Okay, so now it's his shield roll.
Yep. So it's an 8+, but because I have a sword, I get parry, so I get +1 to my shield roll. So
7 on more.
He's okay.
Yep. So this is on de Mandeville. He's taken 4 hits altogether. So what's his defense?
5+.
So you need 4 saves of 5 to kick things off.
Oh, I forgot the fact I've got my defend.
Oh right. So you need.
It doesn't matter because the other guy didn't die, but 4 saves of 3.
Yeah, 4 saves of 3 then. He's fine. Oh, okay. So we all sort of bounce off an inch.
Quite like that because if you defend with proper knights, they're realistically not going to.
There we go. So it's over to you. You've got 1 action left. Are you going to charge as your final action of the game?
Charge the peasants? No. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I know I'm going to be weary, but you're only going to charge me again anyway, probably. So
yeah,
let's do it.
Okay, so
strength of charge.
My reaction.
Are you going to react?
I feel like the sensible thing to do here is to.
I can't kill you all.
You can't kill me all, but I'm going to pay. So I will
It's not very chivalrous.
You're not very chivalrous. You're not. Yeah, I'm gonna. Falk would want me to do this. I'll fight back. Everyone is weary. There's not been very many morale penalties in this. There's no morale penalty in this one here. Strength of charge for you. Okay, so you're in.
Okay. Bannerman versus Bannerman. One of the guys going, you've only got a pennant.
That'll be in the comments, don't worry.
That is literally what you call pennantry.
So let's work yours out. So you get 1 dice
for the commander.
For the commander. You get 1 dice for. Did you just move this guy?
That's your guy.
That's mine.
I'm not charged with your guy.
I think you've just charged with one of mine.
Well, people change sides.
Just didn't move him back.
So I have less figures than I thought.
You do have less figures than you thought.
Because you had some spy.
That's mine. So
I thought that was mine. We've literally just been working out.
After what we read in the rules about if you forget to do something, that's.
I mean, I'd just be going. Oh, I've got 4 guys. I could do. I've got 3 guys.
You've got 3 guys. Sorry, it's because he's wearing yellow.
He's just.
So you've got 3 guys. So de Mandeville has 1 attack. The other 2 generate 1 attack each. You get a bonus 1 from your banner. So you've got 4 attacks.
Against 6? Oh, I thought this was 4 against 5.
All right, so you're weary. So de Mandeville is hitting on
4s.
Yeah.
And the rest of the knights hitting on 7s.
Okay, cool.
I don't know about your guy that was pretending. He'll probably join in the other way.
Yeah, he'll just see which way the wind's blowing.
It's not blowing
so
well.
only Mandeville hit. Because you don't get live by the sword because you're fighting knights.
Correct.
So yeah, my defense is 5. -1 for being weary, so I need a 6. No, and because I can't use my shield roll, he's dead.
Right, it's that guy.
Which one is it?
This guy.
That one, the spy?
Yeah, the one that pretended
the one who tricked you.
Tricked me into a combat.
Right. So now it's my turn to fight back. So let's work out these dice. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3,
just 5.
4, 5 dice. 6 because of the banner.
Yep.
And I can't put one of his dice in, so it's just 6 dice. So I've got 6 dice, and I am hitting on 5s. I don't think there's 6s. Sorry, because I'm weary.
Yep.
1.
2.
2. Sorry.
I'm also weary on it, so I'm saving on 6s.
You're fine.
Oh.
That's going to push you back essentially into.
Yeah, I mean.
Into there, like that. So I'm up against the hedge now. There we go. Now, because my reaction was to fight back, that means I can't take another action now, doesn't it?
because you've taken 2.
I've taken 2 actions, haven't I? So, so that is it. So it's Falkes got 1 action left, but he can't do anything with it because I attacked you. Then I took a defend reaction. There isn't. Is there anyone else to order? There's no one else to order. My bowman. Have my bowmen been?
Yeah, didn't they shoot the?
Oh, they shot the sergeant. I just didn't put that in there. Okay, so that is it. So that is the end of turn 5. So it's time for the housekeeping. Okay, so points wise, I get the point for this cart down here, and Robin gets the one for the cart on the hill. And now we've just got to work out the one in the middle. Although I think
I've only got 3.
You've got 3. I have all of the chaps around this side of the cart, and all of my sergeants and peasants there facing off against those knights. So I get a bonus point for that. So what we shall do, we shall go away. There's no point in doing anything to do with weary or morale. So we shall come back in a second, total everything up, and just have a quick chat about the game. Right, so there we are. That is our second game of the Barons' War. I think it played really differently to our first. But just to tot up the points, Robin, what did you finish on?
Finished on 7.
I finished on 8, just taking that cart at sort of the right time. So that is a victory for Falkes de Bert. Yeah, really enjoyed that. Robin, what did you think of that?
Yeah, I think having obviously some people point out things we got wrong and that, so we knew what we were doing a bit more. It flowed so much better than the first time we played, and I think the scenario worked really well.
I really enjoyed the scenario, the take and hold. It was really good, and really actually we got to see how some things performed a little bit differently. But from that first game, already I was like, no, the sergeants need to go in and get involved. Although I do remember a comment where someone said they're here for a good time, not a long time. Although ours did survive. I quite enjoyed it that there weren't mass casualties. There was a lot of back and forth, and our saving throws were really good in this one. I feel like your archers were on a bit of a
I've really
sort of a mission to nowhere.
I think you're not going to be moving, with the trying. My plan was to obviously go round, and then I was going to move up and shoot you, but crossing the obstacles and the difficult terrain and that was actually going to slow me down quite a lot. But yeah, I mean, there's things I could have done differently. If I'd run my sergeants up the road at the end, for example, and taken that objective,
then you'd have
different.
You'd have taken it, because if one of us had held all 3 objectives in the last term, you get 3 points or 2 or something like 3 points overall rather than 1 or something like that.
So yeah, I made a mistake with my flanking move, because you need the ground to be quite open if you're going to really make the most of movement. Or
you need to commit to it and take the casualties.
You have to run to actually get it.
Obviously, we set up the table randomly, we don't know what the deployment zones are going to be, but this hill here, having my archers on that and being able to cover that central objective early on, and just being able to actually just put some shots down early on, taking out your 2 knights from your sort of more veteran-y group of knights, that was actually quite big for me, because it managed, I'm not going to say it made them useless, but it really decreased their use
the variable deployment zone, was it 10 of them or 12 of them, however many there is?
Yeah.
Would make a map, probably to most of us, but no, this wouldn't play the same, because you have to deploy the objectives in your own deployment areas. We could end up with the objectives in completely different places.
Well, there was one deployment zone where one player deploys in the middle and the other player deploys in the 4 corners. So you'd have 2 objectives in the middle, because one has to go in the middle. The other one and then goes in one player's deployment zone, and then one of the objectives would be in a random corner.
Of the board,
so I do like it, especially in this game, that you could claim an objective and then move on. Sometimes in the game where you've got to hold an objective and you've just got to sit on it, it becomes, you're just wasting units. So no, I think that played really well. I definitely want to play some more.
Yeah, I can see, and not about like making powerful army lists, but because
it's just the synergy.
The forces I've just put together from what I had painted.
Yeah,
I can already see that a unit of 4 spearmen isn't. I mean, there's certainly
I can see where spearmen.
Well, he did quite, but certain things are maybe not, I don't want to use the word optimal, but there's better ways to build things, and whether it's more small groups, smaller big groups.
And this is just what I'm using here is the red list from the starter set. Yeah. So I feel confident now about adding some more into this. I don't know whether I will build some units and add to this, or whether I'll just build the blue list and then add units from the blue list to the red list. and just use them as when, because you only need one green unit, don't you? Or 10% of your force. So my green unit is my peasants, so I might just need to put a couple more peasants in it to sort of bump their numbers up a little bit.
Mine's the bowmen, and green bowmen are definitely not.
Yeah, no, my bowmen are actually pretty good. I think I fooled them because I wanted Falkes' bowmen to look a bit more like ruffian-like, so I didn't use all the mail and things like that. So it's probably a bit mean of me. No, I definitely want to do more. I really want to see how mounted troops play, because I just have a feeling if I'd have had 4 knights here that could have just gone charging down there, it would have been quite
whereas
quite
I've
brutal
got,
early
because
on.
you only need 2 for a unit. I've got just 2 mounted sergeants.
So they could ride around.
Who I feel like would be really good just for moving around the battlefield rather than necessarily.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, anyway, guys, well, thank you to Robin for coming back and playing again. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed that. Please do pop any questions you like down below. I'll leave links down below to the Barons War Facebook groups and that, so if you guys aren't members of that, you can go and have a look. Check out the other Barons War videos on the channel, and yeah, let us know what you thought, or if we did make any mistakes. We did try and catch ourselves when we did, and I don't think we did anything.
I think we realised most things as we
horrific.
went, even if it was like, oh, we've missed that, or oh, it would have done but didn't make a difference because of what I rolled or whatever.
Absolutely.
I think we're getting there. It's more of a clarification game than a learning game.
Yeah, absolutely. No, there wasn't so much head scratching at certain points this time. No. So anyway, guys, really hope you enjoyed that. If you liked the video, remember to click a like, and there'll be more stuff coming again soon. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.